Hi, my name is Gabriela from Tulip Art Designs, and you are absolutely welcome or welcome back on my creative channel here. And today is day 11 of our ink and watercolor advent calendar, and I'm so happy. I am so excited to show you what we have today. So let's just have a look. Consider subscribing for my channel so you will not miss any other video and you will help me grow here. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's just see what do we have for day 11 of our advent calendar. Yes, my favorite Christmas cookies. I don't know if you make these for Christmas, but in my family we do them every single Christmas. So I'm so excited for this one. Yeah, let's dive in. Before we start sketching our Christmas cookies, I want to tell you that everything about these supplies I share in a separate video, one of the preparation videos. I will list them below so you can check them out if you are new here and you didn't do so yet. Okay, let's just see what we already have and just continue with our Christmas cookies. I will use my clips to make this stay fixed and calm. Okay, I will use the lid, I don't know if I can open it, okay, to make a few circles. Here I will make just 3 of them. I am trying to use only half of my sketchbook page. 1, 2 here, and then 3 somewhere here. Okay, then I will have here a small circle that's parallel, or maybe this is too big. Let's make a smaller one. I'm just checking. Let's zoom in. Okay, if that's my center, let's have a circle somewhere here. Then for this one I want to make a heart. And I try to sketch it in the middle. Okay, it's not really in the middle, and the perfectionist in me calls me. Okay, let's just do it one more time. So like this. Okay, and for the last one I think I will make a star. So we have here these 5 points. Let's see if I can really sketch a nice symmetrical star, and if I don't, then it's also fine, I guess. I will try to make the angles a bit around it, because it's a cookie, you don't have really sharp angles there. Also here and also here. Okay, all right. I want to tell you that you can get these outlines as a PDF to print and transfer on watercolor paper from my Patreon if you are a member there. So definitely check it out. You have lots of other exclusive stuff every month, and you have a nice chat community that we can grow and share our work. Okay, let's just sketch our lines. I am doing a very sketchy style, so I'm going back and forth with my pen. Sometimes I am lifting up my pen from the page. Sometimes I have two lines. Okay, just like this, and then the small circle inside, like this. Let's sketch this one. So you can first sketch one circle, and if you are using a bigger number of your pen, fine liner, you can definitely do different style. Okay, and then my star. So very quick and dirty. Okay. You can make the lines a little bit thicker, but not the whole thing, so you can make it look interesting when you have thicker line on one side and on the other not. Okay, and then our last. Going around, so like this. I think it's getting a bit dark here. It's been challenging to film lately because if I have the sun outside, I have to do the curtains, then it's a bit too dark. If I don't have the sun, then it will be probably fine. But yeah, it's been a bit challenging to find the right light to make these videos nice. Okay, these are my cookies. I will use the eraser to clean the pencil sketch, because when you add watercolor on top of it, you will not be able to erase the pencil lines. The watercolor works as a mask. And also watercolor is transparent, so you will be seeing the pencil lines. Okay, like this. Now we can start with our cookie itself, and I will use yellow ochre for this. I will start adding water. Just like this. I want it very well wet, but I don't want to have water puddles, okay? No water pools, just nice and wet. I will grab some yellow ochre and start tapping on the edge like this. It will bleed around. Remember that when you wait for the watercolor to dry, it will dry lighter, okay? So I am just tapping like this, adding this yellow ochre. I can pick more pigmented paint and add it on the edges, and I am just tapping with my tip of the brush, okay? Just on the edges, so it will get darker there. If you have too much paint And if you hold your brush vertically, and if there is dripping paint or water from the brush, you have to dry it a little bit on the paper towel, okay? You don't want to throw all this on your paper. I use this paint that I have to just tap a few times on my cookie, okay? I'm washing my brush and doing the same for the other two, adding first water and then continue with the paint. And you know that it might look hard. I very often hear that if you see an artist painting and if you see these soft edges, then it means that it's not for beginners. And I will disagree. Why? Because painting with water is actually the first thing you will learn. This is the way how you can explore watercolor and learn how to control water and do all this kind of stuff. I am not teaching this here. I really want to show you the fun and easy way of watercolor. But I'm just trying to tell you that if you see these soft edges, this doesn't necessarily mean that this is for watercolor, you know, professional artists. So just try it, okay? Just tap with your brush on the wet surface and see what will happen, okay? Then take more paint, really concentrated paint, and go back again. See what will happen then. And I have to tell you that every color will bleed differently. So yeah, I will always encourage you to try this with different colors, so you will know what to expect, okay? And yeah, every time you will get a different result. And probably what you see on the screen, what you see that I'm doing, you will not get the same result, even, you know, that you are using the outlines that I prepared. Watercolor sketching techniques that I am using here, and this wet in wet, this is just base for unique illustrations, and that's okay. Don't try to, you know, compare your illustration with mine or with someone else's illustration. Your art is unique and it's for you, and it's in your sketchbook. And even if it, you know, even if you don't like the end result, what you had is a nice and enjoyable process, and the paint moving around, and you explored and you tried new things, and that's what I am trying to, you know, achieve by these tutorials, to just make you explore. And you can always build on top of, you know, these skills, and see, once you learn how to make mistakes and how to let perfection go and how to explore watercolors, how to try new things, how to experiment, then you have the base for growing your skills for sure. Before I continue to the next step, I need this to be dry, so I will use my heat gun. If you don't have one, just wait for this to dry and we'll continue. Okay, I will add the red color inside because you have this red jelly. I am adding water in the middle part because I used my heat gun, it's drying quite quickly right now, so I am adding a bit more. Also here it's getting dry quite quickly. Now here I have too much. We don't want to have big puddles, so I'm drying my brush and picking up this paint. Then I will grab my alizarin red and start tapping on the edges, and the paint will move around and we will enjoy how this magic just happens on the paper. Okay, and I am really tapping with my edge, with my tip of the brush on the edge of my, in this case, star. All right, if you want it to be darker, then you pick more pigmented color and go back inside again where you want to make it darker. Okay, and when you tap with your brush very gently, you are only adding pigment to the page. That's it. I want to make a few splatters here, so let's see if I can make it without splashing my cookies. Let's see. Almost. Okay, if you have splatters on the cookie and you don't like it, wash your brush very well, dry it, and while it's still wet you can go back and pick it up. Now, because red is a very intense color, I will dry my brush and do this again to make sure it's not so visible. Okay, that's for now. I need this to get dry and then add the powder on top of it, the powder sugar on top of it. For the powder sugar, I will use my bleed proof white. No, this is not it. So this one, and I will use a toothbrush. So let's try. I will add just 1 drop of water, add some of this paint. I'm just going directly from the jar like this, and you can try it on a separate piece of paper if you want. It needs to be a color paper because this is white, so you need to see what's happening. And then I will just splash some of this paint, and I am trying to do quite a lot so it looks like we have powder sugar on top of our cookies, and I have paint all over my desk. Yeah. Okay, I think the effect really works, and it is a powder sugar. So let me get clean and just write our day 11 on top of this. Okay, I will take some red and write day 11. Okay, just like this. That was it for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for joining me and watching the tutorial. Consider subscribing for my channel so you will not miss any of the new videos, and you will definitely help me grow here on YouTube. I will see you tomorrow for day 12 of our ink and watercolor advent calendar. Bye!